What? Hi guys, it's Sharmander from Two Girls in a Game.
Yeah, now you're messing
Now
up.
I'm messing up.
Is this Ashes?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not today.
I knocked over our fancy mic.
Yeah, in case you guys can't tell, we got a blue snowball. Finally. Finally. Oh shit.
Finally.
Stay. Behave. Behave.
Behave.
Going back to my roots.
Sure. So, tell us what we're playing today.
Two Girls in a Game are playing You Don't Know Jack today, per Charmander's request, because Ash's library is filled with games we've played and shit I suck at. Lots of shit I suck at.
Which basically means any versus game.
Yeah, PvP, not my thing. Let's play an episode. Oh. Ah.
Festival bowling.
Buoyant baby water cribs.
See the fat mouth fastest fish.
Okay. Sounds
And 30 seconds, people.
Shalom, I'm Donnie. How many people are praying today?
praying?
Fantastic. This should be
playing
a barrel
to
of
be
gas.
bad.
Player 1, enter your name, please.
Oh. Ashes, motherfucker.
Player 2, your turn.
Ashes.
Sharmander, please. Yes, let's fit it. I was afraid it
Fantastic.
wasn't going
Listen
to.
up for your instructionals. You'll get a
Okay.
question, and when you
Instructionals?
glean the right answer, choose the boutonniere next to it. That would be the 1, 2, 3, or 4 key for player 1, and 7, 8, 9, or 0 for player 2. There will be a timer counting down, so the more harried your actions, the more money you'll get. Or forfeit. Also, Cookie will be doodling out the screws, to be used when you think your adversarial might not have the answer to a question. To do so, player 1 will press the Q key, and player 2 will impress P. And they'll have a mere 5 seconds to answer the question. And if they screw it up, then you'll be victorious.
We're almost at go.
Okay,
10
I didn't really
seconds.
get it, but sure.
Give me a milkshake check.
Yeah, I'll show you how to screw me.
5.
Go to black.
4.
Yeah, it keeps doing that because of the freaking thing.
You need cellulose.
Hey, Cookie here. I believe Cool Runnings is the finest movie ever made about a Jamaican bobsled team. 2 players? What happened? Did you lose your pieces to Battleship?
Yes.
There's a couple of screws for you guys. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
Fatmouth Fascist Fish, the animatronic fish that's sweeping the nation.
That's
He
like
sings, he
cows.
moves,
Oh,
he
pay
hates
attention to this.
democracy. Fatmouth Fascist Fish.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash.
Wait, so that means randomly.
All right, let's do this
They
thing.
might put in an answer that's wrong for the question, but it's actually right because it's a stupid.
Let's begin with
Something
architecture.
about fascist fish.
I'm having
Something
a
about
beer
fascist
party
fish.
this weekend. It's just like other parties except with beer. Suppose I fashion an archway of different beer cases. Where should I put the keystone? Bottom middle case, bottom right case, top middle case, or bottom left case? Player 2. Neither your archway nor your mind is fundamentally sound, Brosef. Player 1. The keystone is the apex of the arch, locking the other pieces in position. I also plan to fashion a decorative harp out of cases of harp.
Good job, player 2.
To stab at. In the
Is he
beginning,
wrong?
there was candy. Which of these candy names best describes a supernova? Ring Pop, Starburst, Milky Way, or Airhead?
Oh, wait. Can I change my answer?
Nope.
Player 2. When a star explodes, it's called a supernova.
Yes.
And it may leave behind a red
Totally
dwarf,
yes.
which is awesome because red is my favorite flavor. Player 1.
I thought they meant
And
what
the
flavor
galaxy
was
is
it.
dripping with irony right now.
So that was my ding dong moment.
Proud of you, Ashley.
It's time for
Make me feel human
J-Wo.
again.
If you have a JPEG of J-Lo and it's of a place on J-Lo's body that matches what the J in JPEG stands for, what do you have a digital picture of? Jennifer Lopez's junk, Jennifer Lopez's jaw, Jennifer Lopez's joint, or Jennifer Lopez's jacket? Players 1 and 2. JPEG, the most common of digital photograph formats, stands for Joint Photographic Extract. So you'd have a picture of her joints, perhaps a sexy knuckle or a hot elbow.
There.
Of course, a
Why would
single
you have said
photograph
junk?
isn't what you want.
just am
What
learning
you
my
want is a nice
vocabulary
2-hour moving
know.
picture such as Gigli or Monster-in-Law. Yeah,
So did it work?
yeah, that's what you want. Try this on for size.
No, it's fine, it's
Toys
fine.
R. Kelly.
Toys
And it's a
R.
this
Kelly.
or that.
This or that. Oh shit. You
Player
ready for
2.
this?
You could use a lift. This one's
Yeah.
got your name all over it. I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's the name of an R. Kelly album or
Oh shit.
a toy you'd find at Toys R Us.
I got this.
If it's an R.
You got
Kelly
this?
album, press 7. If it's a toy from Toys R Us, press 8 on the keyboard. Each one right will be $300, which buys a lot of action figures. But get one wrong and $300 are out. Player 1. Play along with your 1 and 2 keys. If you get the answer right before they get it wrong, you'll steal the cash. And you've got 30 seconds to toy
If I fuck
around.
up.
Ready? Let's go.
Which I will.
Chocolate Factory,
Ah.
Marshmallow Blaster,
Yes.
Water Pop Blaster,
Yes.
12 Play,
Yes.
Rockstar Bounce House, Double Up, Rock and Roll Girls.
Whew. 6 out
On
of
the
7
one
is
hand,
not
you can
bad.
say you did close enough
Okay,
at getting them
you
all
steal that one
right.
from me?
On the other hand, wasn't close enough R. Kelly's legal defense?
Oh, that feels so good. Laying on me. Yeah.
I heard Toys R Us was going to sell an R. Kelly action figure. It's the only action figure that can't get within a 20-mile radius of children.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Next up, the Primordial Bread Bowl. If Panera honored the prehistoric supercontinent that consisted of all the continents smushed together with a sandwich that smushed all of Panera's sandwiches together, what would it be called? Panera's Pancetta Panini, Panera's Panacea Panini, Panera's Pandora Panini, or Panera's Pangea Panini? Player 1. Pangea is the landmass that before continental
shit.
drift was comprised of all the major continents. Like the Pangea, once it's in your stomach, it splits apart and rapidly drifts
I thought
toward
you
your
said it
south
was
pole.
bread, so I assumed
Player
that
2?
was the correct answer.
No, that's an actual sandwich. That's all we got for round 1. And player 1 is ahead, but it's still very close.
Not really.
Too
In
close.
round 2, every question is worth double. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. All right, let's get back to it.
Oh my god!
And on its way, Sham Ow! I assume you've seen those commercials for the slap chop and the Sham Wow. Say you have a horrible kitchen accident and kill someone with a slap chop. If one Sham Wow soaks up 25 ounces of liquid as advertised and your victim has 11 pints of blood, how many Sham Wows will you need? 8 Sham Wows, 18 Sham Wows, 28?
I don't know.
Player 2, sweet dreams. Player 1. 28? Doesn't take 28. This thing was made in Germany. They only make good stuff in Germany. Allow me. There are 16 ounces in a pint. Thus, the math comes out to about
we both need to go back to
7.04
school for a
ShamWows
bit
to
there.
do the job. So to play it safe, you'd want to use 8.
Well,
Now
at
to
least you
get
took
rid of
longer
the
to
body,
decide.
you're going to
You
want to
lost
go with the
less money.
Ronco 5-tray electric food dehydrator and beef jerky maker. Here's one I like to call
Legs are cramped.
Enfuego. Anybody who knows me knows I enjoy 3 things: waffles, children's toys, and spaghetti sauce. Not necessarily in that order. And speaking of order,
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
and because this one's a little tougher, I'm giving out a $1,000 bonus to anybody who gets it right. Put these products in chronological order based on the year they were first introduced. Lego, Prego, Eggo, Eggo, Lego, Prego,
I
Prego,
will
Lego,
fail.
Eggo, or Lego, Eggo, Prego. Player 1. Legno, Pregno, and Egg Yes. Oops, sorry, I misread that. Egg No.
Had me going.
Eggos were invented in the early 1930s and hit the market in 1949. Eggo waffles were the first frozen waffles, and they were invented in 1953. And Prego pasta sauce came way later in 1981. You just picked up an
It was
extra
seriously,
$1,000
I just
for
knew
that.
that Prego was the last one, and I was
But
debating
if I had to
between
pick
the
just
two.
one, I'd pick the waffles. Because you could theoretically build a toy spaceship out of waffles. And waffles taste pretty good on spaghetti.
No, they do not. I fucking hate waffles.
Taking
You
out on me.
any breakfast item?
Get on.
Yeah. Oh,
Why
sorry.
not
you
try,
eat the occasional
don't eat
egg.
the brown aspic.
The 100-year
Which of
egg.
these jam bands is singing a song about jam? Moe singing My Mashed Fruit, Pulp and All, Widespread Panic singing I'll Heat You to a Paste, The Grateful Dead singing Fruit Juice, Gel of Love, or Fish singing You're Bitter.
I don't really understand what this question.
Player 2, watch that clock.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'll get this. Jam is made of fruits mashed whole, whereas jelly is made of fruit juice. Marmalade is often bitter, and Jell-O jigglers jiggle.
Oh,
So why is it when
congratulations.
you're hanging outside a Moe concert, all you can find to eat is a sandwich made of
didn't
organic
put that
mushrooms,
answer.
hemp, and
Oh,
7-grain
I
bread?
get it.
Players
I guess
1
we
and
both
2?
missed it.
That was a fishy So here's something fishy in return. Your very own fat-mouthed
Oh, we got the
fascist
wrong answer to the
fish
game.
from the annoying animatronic fish company. Because if you hang it up on a wall, it should talk.
Oh.
Fish.
His wrong
Oh,
answer to the game
yeah, I
is
meant
a
to do
bundle of
that.
cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So even though we fucked up, we still got it right.
How about
totally
the fast and the gaseous? What would Vin Diesel have to do if he wanted to change his name to Vin Unleaded Gasoline? Beef himself up to become heavier and oilier? Become more refined as an actor? Put more energy into his work? Or stop being so crude? Player 2? Player 1. Not to be crude, but that was un-fucking believable. You're f***ed. Correct answer is, gasoline goes through more of a refining process than diesel fuel. You can't refine Vin Diesel. He's too tough and reckless to tame.
My bad.
Like me.
I thought it was the other way
Oops, my
around.
rose hip tea is ready.
Hold me, never let me go.
What the heck?
Coming up next, Caribbean blue humor. What's the capital city of the Turks and Caicos Islands? Petersore, Dickhurt City, Peckersting, or Cockburn Town? Player
Why are
2,
you
you're
screwing me?
screwed. You got 5 seconds to choose.
Why would you do that? Why?
Why
No,
not?
but paging Dickhurts at the airport on your way to Turks and Caicos is always a classic.
Oh
That's
my
how you
God.
screw player 1. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you?
Yeah, get it
Player
wrong.
1.
Jerk.
Ah! Why didn't you pick this? Yep, Cockburn Town is the capital of the
I didn't
sunny
wanna
Caribbean
admit
islands of Turks
It's
and
a naughty
Caicos.
word.
So if you go, make sure you take plenty of ointment.
You're still winning.
Not the jack attack is where it all goes down.
Oh, this is where it goes
This is
down.
it.
Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, player 1 press 1, player 2 press 0. $4,000 if you're right, but say goodbye to 4,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Ante up. I've got antes in my panties. No, wait, that's gross. Good luck.
Alright, Spider-Man, who's the aunt? No. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, no. No. Dorothy Gale. Oh, no. Harry Potter. Oh, I'm Snape. Pretzel shop. Oh, whew. I thought it was gonna be mustard one for a second.
Oh, where did I put that? Oh, where did I put that?
Right.
the wrong answer. Oh,
Player
I
one
lost
takes
84.
You won. Oh, that hurt.
Player one, I'm gonna call you the winner here, but know that it has nothing to do with your performance. It's just because I'm required to have someone win, even if they don't break 0. It's also required that I say,
So I won even though it was negative $84.
That's
I
right,
suck
Johnny.
so
What's happening?
much.
So, you guys want to partake in another go-round?
And this is a game I know how to play.
Hey ya. Do you ever feel like your
man.
fishy friends get the
Wanna
box?
try one more?
Yeah, let's try one
The
more.
barefoot
Oh my
bandit was easily caught by police. Detectives reported
you wanna
that
play
once
this
he
time?
made his way through the broken glass
Boy
of
and
the
Baby
storefront,
Water Crips.
They easily traced his bloody
Sounds interesting.
30
Sounds
seconds
buoyant.
to air.
Hello to you, Donnie here. How many so-called people will be playing?
Dose.
Okay, then. Now it's time
You
to get
can't
your
talk
full
to
name.
the
Player one, you
TV, I'm
first. Sign in,
sorry.
please. You're up, player two.
Oh, excuse me.
You can type your own name this time.
Perfect.
Okay, you're ready on set. 10 seconds.
Bon voyeur.
Let's have a gut check.
6, 5.
Go to black.
Oh, got the black lunch
Look for the
box.
new Bible action figure, Larry the Leper, part sold separately.
hey, I'm Cookie, and not a single one of these hostages leaves until I get my chopper. I bet you two are gonna find this game very
I'm screw
challenging.
you over this round.
Don't ask
Are
me
you?
how I know. There's some hardware for you two.
So how do
And
you get more
today's
screws?
wrong answer of the game is
you
brought
don't
to you
just walk
by
around.
Buoyant baby water cribs. Because waterbeds aren't just for bachelors from the early 80s anymore.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. So let's make this happen.
Alright. Where are you safe, man?
Let's make this happen.
Right off the bat, she sounds a little hoarse. If Lady Gaga performed naked on a horse,
Oh,
then
God.
let's face it, it's likely. Which lady would she be impersonating? Lady Godiva, Lady Madonna, Lady Chatterley, or Lady of Spain?
You know this one. Shit.
Players 1 and 2? According to popular legend, Lady Godiva rode through the town of Coventry stark naked to oppose the high taxes imposed by her husband.
I
Doesn't
just
sound
learned
much
some
like
facts.
a lady to me.
I just know the name Godiva.
Gaga may be on a horse, but she'd rather take a ride on your disco stick. Am I getting old? What the hell is a disco stick? I'm sure it's dirty, but in what way?
That was your dick.
Oh god. Oh my.
Oh my.
Yep. I'm feeling butter, thank you. Suppose I Can't Believe It's Not Butter comes out with a 5 stages of grief line of products. After I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which product would come next in the line? I'm very angry that it's not butter. I've lost all hope because it's not butter. I've come to terms with it not being butter, or I'll do anything to turn it into butter.
No. Why does it always come down to me?
Player 2? I know, I've been there. But look, margarine isn't the end of the world. A lot of people have eaten it and turned out just fine.
Shut up, Cookie. You don't know.
Player 1. In the Kubler-Ross model of grief, the 5 stages are denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I have to be honest, I'd totally buy a product called I'm Very Angry That It's Not Butter. Especially if they got Mel Gibson for the commercials, and he was yelling at a piece of toast. Next, Mr. Blackwell meets Mrs. Dash, and it's a dis or dat.
Yes, I did.
Player 2, why don't you play this dis or dat and
You
see
get
if
to
you
do
can
it
catch
again.
up. I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's a kind of spice or a fashion faux pas caused by too tight clothing. If it's a spice, press the 7 key. If it's a fashion faux pas, press 8. Each one you get right will add a dash of cash to your money stew. Get one wrong and it's gonna cost you.
pressed
Player
2.
1. Keep playing along with your 1 and 2 keys. You can steal some cash if you pick the right answer before player 2 picks the wrong answer. And make it fast. Finish quick before your circulation is cut off. All right, let's get started.
Feeling it.
Candle nut. Spikenard.
Oh,
Camel toe.
Yes.
Catnip. Mono boob. Front butt. Chinese anus. Yeah, a little bland. Next time, add a little salt to your wrongness.
Did I steal anything?
We'll see. Oh, shit.
Now, I know
you
candlenut
had
is
me.
just
We
a
were,
kind
like,
of
almost there.
spice, but I swear, once in college, I saw something disturbing that perfectly fits that description. Say hello to Thou Shalt Not Veg. Which of these shows would not violate one of the 10 commandments? Wife swap, Prison Break, American Idol, or Diagnosis Murder? Player 1. Thou shalt not break out of prison is not one of the 10 commandments.
What?
So if you're ever in prison and you decide to break out, just know that
play
God is
that
totally
prison game
behind
with
you.
Wait, it would not
Player
violate it.
2. I'm afraid wife swapping violates one of the 10 commandments.
Oh, I did
Do
not
if it's your
see the
neighbor's
knot.
wife.
Oh, you were right.
That's what you get.
Open wide for... Did you catch the mugger's mug? Something feels off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it. Let's see. I came in yelling at the staff. I threw jelly donuts at the craft services guy. I burned money in front of my director to reflect my higher status.
Look at you pushing. He's pushing every single button on the keyboard trying to screw me.
From last night.
Cookies, fortune cookies.
Okay.
Stop.
Here we go. Watch out for those with big egos. Well, considering the sizes of their heads, whom should I be most cautious of? The Statue of Liberty, the Sphinx,
Oh,
the
no.
guys on
Oh, no, I was
or
trying to
God
screw
on the
you.
16-chapel ceiling. Player 1. With faces about 60 feet tall, the fellas on Mount Rushmore have the largest heads, with the Sphinx coming in second with a 30-foot mug. It's easy to have an ego when you're the biggest thing in South
Where'd you
Dakota,
put it?
or the only thing in South Dakota. Hey, I could go on all day with jokes about South
That's what you
Dakota,
get for
like,
trying to screw me over.
Trying to screw you. I screwed
no,
myself.
wait, I guess I can't. There isn't really anything else to say about South Dakota. Oh, thank you. Player 2, Michelangelo. Let's say so long to round
Curses.
1.
Curses.
And player 1 is winning and feeling pretty
No
good right
shit.
about now. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2.
Uh-oh. Double.
And don't forget, our wrong answer of the game
Wrong
is still
answer of
out
the
there waiting to be picked. Okay,
still
let's see
get
what's
you.
next.
I can still screw you. Oh, so Charmander's getting jealous of all the women at work getting on me.
I am
May
so
I
pissed about
introduce
that.
New Jersey
I hate
Shore
hearing
is getting
the
old.
bitches are over there giving you hugs.
Suppose Snooki and the gang shoot a
Those are
special
rare
edition
hugs,
of
I barely
MTV's
get.
Jersey Shore in South America. If it's set near an actual ocean shore, what might it be called? Paraguay? Player 2, you just got screwed. Give me an extra 5 seconds. Dude, first of all, that's in Africa. Second of all,
Shut
it's
up,
totally
bitch.
landlocked. And third of all, you're dumb. Player 1 nicely screwed.
Yeah.
Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1. Uruguay is located on the southeastern coast of South America.
Woo! I knew Paraguay and
I
Bolivia
think
were
as a
because
sign
that's
of
where
good
my husband is
diplomacy, we
from.
owe it to the people of Uruguay to not expose them to the cast of Jersey Shore.
I think you have to push
I call this one, why the long face, Anne? What could conservative
has her
spokesperson
finger
Ann
on the
Coulter do
button
to
to
make
screw
herself
me.
cultier? Age about 10. Yes. Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to make a choice.
Oh, I wanted to put 3. I wanted to put 3.
Player 2, that was some mighty fine screwing.
3A.
Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 2,
I don't think so.
a colt is a young male horse. So the first thing Anne should do would be to get a sex change. She's halfway there. She's
Appreciate
got
it.
balls.
Fucking chicken picking out of me.
What was that laugh?
That was excitement turned into an article.
This
Just
one's
'cause I
known
told you
as
the right answer.
eHarmony equals MC squared.
Harmony.
As you know, I've been single for a while now. And that's
Have you,
great,
Cookie?
because I love having me time. 24 hours a day. But I keep seeing these eHarmony ads talking about 29 dimensions of compatibility, but I wonder, maybe it's not scientific enough. If eHarmony pre-screened people based on the number of space-time dimensions identified in modern string theory, what would I have to look forward to? One worthless dimension of compatibility, 11 dimensions of decent compatibility, 33 dimensions of amazing compatibility, or 99 dimensions of orgasmic compatibility.
Whoa! I like that answer.
Player 1, sucks to be you. Player 2.
Oh, I didn't even hear that though.
Oh my god, we get along so well!
Cookie, shut up. You're ruining it.
You shut up! Hey, did we just have our first fight?
Oh, wow, we did.
You're so cute.
No, you're so cute.
Oh god.
We're both cute. Here's what a right answer looks like. According to M theory, an expansion of string theory, there are 11 possible space-time dimensions. So with its 29 dimensions of compatibility, eHarmony kicks string theory's ass. Oh, that settles it. I'm signing up for eHarmony right now. Okay, let me just check out the website on my phone here. A 45-minute questionnaire? Oh, that. And now, a fun string theory question. Which of these children's string games would the girls in the Crucible be suspected of playing? Cat's Cradle, Apache Door, Sea Snake, or... Here's what you meant to pick. The Crucible by Arthur Miller is about the Salem witch trials. Man, it must have been crazy to live in a time where everyone was really paranoid and suspected every other person of being a terrorist. I'm glad we live in today. Players 1 and 2? Yes. No, and cats don't belong in a cradle. But you know what does? Water, like in a water crib.
Water belongs in a cradle.
Buoyant baby water cribs. Buoyant baby water cribs. Your baby will drown.
Oh my gosh, your baby would die.
That's the answer of the game. Net you a handsome $8,000.
Oh my god, my baby's
Yeah, you're welcome.
What happened? I would have never suspected
Take a good look at Hedwig and the Angry Grinch. Let's say that the size of a normal heart is large. By the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what size is the Grinch's heart? Small, medium, extra large, or extra... Players 1 and 2? That heart is getting too big, it's gonna blow! Let me show you something. The Grinch's heart starts out 2 sizes too small and then grows 3 sizes that day. So it would have gone from small, 2 sizes less than large, up to extra large, 3 sizes up from small.
I just remember that it grew
And
3
if you don't
sizes
think
that
an
day.
organ can shrink and
so
grow like
stupid.
that,
Now it feels
you've
like his
never
heart
seen
barely
me in a
even grew.
swimsuit.
That was a dramatic change for one heart size. Throwing that out there.
Step right up to the jack attack. When you see 2 clues that match, player 1 hit 1, player 2 hit 0. $4,000 for a right answer, but if you're wrong, you lose $4,000. And don't forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. BFFs. These twosomes are thick as thieves. Good luck.
Oh my god!
Oh, why did I put that?
Why did you put that?
Why did I put that?
Yes.
Damn it.
Oprah Winfrey. How the fuck would I know?
I don't know.
Friendster?